Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Toddzilla yet again with Joe's Auto War Clan. We're going to go over the Town Hall 9 videos from this last war, and let's take a peek at what we got here. Mr. Shifar, number 4 and 5. A couple 3-stars there. Jesse on the number 6, which I believe was a very nice attack. And let's see if Bonecrusher on number 8, if that was a Town Hall 9, yes. We'll take a peek at this one first. Very popular spread out design, basically a huge ring on the outside with walls, and then a bunch of stuff on the outside of that wall, and then a huge ring on just on the inside of that wall with the Town Hall kind of protected. So what you kind of want to do on these is make a huge funnel, which I believe Bonecrusher typically does on these style of base designs, and you can see there pretty much wiping out the entire one side, unfettered essentially, and that one giant kind of pulls the clan castle out. There's a couple poisons, and then here come the golems. So he drops those golems down knowing that they're really tanky, and the CC pull basically isn't going to really affect what they do. They're just basically there to tank a few things. And once they go down from the Archer Queen, he's already released his Valkyries, and the Valkyries can just go in and absolutely demolish everything. They do split, which is fine. Bonecrusher's pretty high level Town Hall 9, and he's going against a lower level Town Hall 9. He does throw a jump down there, which is very good for this base design, is a lot of times the Valkyries, if you're running that style of attack, will not go in to the center because it's just a little bit too spread out, but they do path into the center here, and they're just kind of taking out those couple crossbows and air defenses and the Town Hall in there. No problem getting through those and get through that wall into the next set, and you can see pretty much on the bottom the Barb King and Archer Queen and a few wizards, and the couple Valkyries that went down that direction are completely taking out everything. And then from there, he sprinkles in his hogs kind of at the upper left there, and now all defensive buildings are done with. Very smart attack. If they're going to give you free buildings on the outside, certainly take them. Bonecrusher took full advantage of that on this base and set up an extremely wide funnel, so his troops would essentially just go right into that inner ring, and from there, he got him to go into the core and take out everything within there. Very smart play there, Bonecrusher. And don't believe this was a Town Hall 9. Oh, it was a Town Hall 9. Again, very weak Town Hall 9, but we're going to take a peek at Ron Whizz's attack on here. I believe he does pull the clan castle first, and Bonecrusher's was definitely a speed run. This one as well within the 2-minute time frame. Doing kind of a Zilla method queen walk there, going on one side and then coming in at the Archer Queen at a 90-degree angle, and having his queen run down on this side and having his kill squad go in by the Archer Queen. He didn't quite set up his funnel properly on this, but it didn't really matter. He stuck with it. You can see once those couple buildings are crushed right there, his Valks actually go around the outside because he didn't get his jump down in time. Should have placed it right in between those two. They would have passed right in there, but he did not do that, which is fine. Valks are pretty tanky, pretty strong, but maybe it would have been a little bit nicer to have the CC troops focused elsewhere, having them go in and crush everything in the middle. It doesn't really matter, though, on this particular attack. It was a weaker Town Hall 9. Wizards kind of cleaning up everything that the Valkyries are tanking in the front. He's got his Barb King and a few Valkyries underneath those two healers, and then one other healer is still focused on that Archer Queen, which is basically taking out the rest of that one side. And that's kind of the Zilla method queen walk. He does bring wall breakers there. I typically do not bring the wall breakers. I just use my Valkyries to bust through the first wall and then jump a couple jumps to get across the rest of the map. But he did a nice job here sticking with it, even though his Valkyrie's path to the outside. He did use a jump spell to get in, basically, back into the core after the Valkyries kind of got through that other base. other wall after they pathed outside. So he did a very nice job sticking with it and kind of sticking with the game plan, and got this base no problem. And after that, it's just an easy cleanup with his one wizard. So nice job on there, Ron Wiz Mexico. Let's take a peek at this one, number 6, that Jesse took out. Very, very nice, well-planned attack here. Very anti 3-star base design. Very good, very anti-hog, because you're not really, the double bombs are going to be. There's plenty of options for that. So he's running just a 10 hogs, 7 Valks, 4 healers, 5 wizards, and I don't remember what he had in the clan castle. I believe it may have been another golem. Let's see what he does. So he's got the minions, actually, that he's kind of starting a edge with on the one side. He knows there's nothing really in threat over there except for these air defenses, and he gets his minion basically to walk all the way around here and take those out. And after that, he's setting up a really wide funnel, basically taking out half this base. He's down there with a couple minions. Those are done taking out everything, and from there his Archer Queen can kind of take out the CC after he pulls it with that hog. So very nice job on that hog, using that to pull the CC. Does use a rage spell because he's under attack from 2 cannons in the exo, and puts down that poison to slow the attack speed down from those troops coming out of the CC, and to kill them a little bit faster. So from there, my bad, he does bring bowlers in, and he's got the bowlers down there. Kings and Valks come in from the bottom section here to help take out that section, and he gets a jump spell down that's essentially going to be able to get him in to the majority of the rest of that base. And bowlers are going to do their thing, kind of take out everything in a line, and then Valkyries are just going to go after that Archer Queen. And they take the Archer Queen out, and from there they kind of demolish the rest of the section and take out the Expo, get into that core, and then after that it's there's the rage spell, and guess what? 4 of those Teslas, those are going to go down quick with enraged Valkyries. I don't think too many Valkyries actually survived after it came down to it, but he's still got plenty of hogs left, and he kind of smatters those in as he's going along. So very, very smart strategy here from Jesse, kind of using a wide array of troops. Knew that the hogs coming in from the outside were relatively safe, and didn't have to necessarily worry about double giant bombs wrecking his plan of attack there. And as you can see, no more defensive units or defensive buildings down there, and it's just clean up with his rest of his troops there. So it's very, very unique strategy there by Jesse, using Valks and bowlers kind of to take out one part, and a Queen Walk to take out the other part, and the CC troops there, and then kind of sprinkling in, if you want to call them, surgical hogs after that. Very popular symmetrical design here that Mr. Shifar took out. Clan Castle is pullable, so he decides to use a giant for that. And there comes the CC running Balloon Dragon meta in their Town Hall 9 base. And after that, guess what he's going to do? He's going to throw down that Queen, and he's going to throw down a poison, and guess what that's going to do? It's going to damage them a little bit. It's going to slow down their attack speed, which is the main thing that you want, because 1 breath and 2 breaths, and that dragon is done. Way easy to heal through that with 4 healers on your Archer Queen. And after that, he's basically setting up a really large funnel with his wizards, knowing full well there's not enough defensive units over there. And once that edge is kind of set up with his wizards, guess what's going to come flying out? Here come the Valks. There they go. And what's in his CC? A hog, a goblin, and 3 more Valkyries. They chew through that first wall, and guess what's going to come? Jump spell. There they go. And already took out the Archer Queen, and here they go into the core. Throws down that rage spell. Tad early, but that's all right. Valkyries get in there and basically crush everything that was in that little core section and bust through those other walls very quickly. They are tanking a lot of damage, in there, which is certainly fine, I guess, if you got some stuff to back it up. The Archer Queen was a little bit further behind them, but were able to clear out everything kind of in there. And there, the last kind of major defensive unit is out with that Archer Tower. Just the Wizard Tower left. Not a big threat to anything with high hit points. More so a group threat, and you can see there just a few defensive buildings left, and healers kind of keeping everything alive. Golem is full health, keeping that queen alive if it would ever take any focus, and plenty of Valkyries there left over. Watch them chew through that wall. Halfway through that wall in just a few swings, so they get through there very quick. 1, 2, essentially 3 swings to get through there, and then they take out that Wizard Tower. So very good attack there from Mr. Shifar, and the last attack here is his attack on number 4, 100% 3-star. You can see there, 2.5 minutes. Not necessarily anti-3-star, but these base designs that have their double bombs a little bit more spread out are a little bit trickier if you're going to run some hogs. Decides not to, but let's double check how he does it. Guess what? Got another queen walk going here. Basically wants that queen to run down and get what it can. I believe the queen does die pretty early on this attack, but he's using it mostly as a just to kind of clear out some stuff. There's the ability, and trying to lure that CC out, which he does right there. Dragon and balloon meta, dropping a couple poisons that they're going to funnel right to the next closest troop, which is that Archer Queen. Unfortunately, the Archer Queen does take some massive damage here, and gets the dragon there. I'm sorry, the queen does survive this particular attack. I must be thinking of prior war, but the Valkyries there, unfortunately a couple of them did try to run around on them, but luckily the Wizard just took out that thing in the nick of time, and then his Valks went in with that jump spell right into the core from the outside with one jump. So if that's something that you're able to do, don't need to really worry about any wall breakers. And after that, he's just got this one section of potential double bombs there, which just went off. And guess who set it off? The Valkyries. Not going to do anything to those hogs when they're not near, but his hogs are dead, and does have quite a bit of damage dealing units left there, but he's still got quite a few Valks out here. 5 Valks, a couple Golemites, and guess what? 2 healers keeping his Royals alive. They're not going to be able to do enough damage to everything there. So all it is a race against the clock essentially at this point. Can they kill enough of these units in the very end in order to get the 3 stars before time runs out? There are pretty high walls here for Town Hall 9, and essentially you just got to break through all these walls to get to these sections. Only thing that can shoot over the Wizard and the Archer Queen, and they don't have the hugest range for the Wizards, so one gets tossed off there. But plenty of time to spare. 2 minutes 30-second attack, so well within the 3-minute time frame there for him to kind of clear out the rest of those troops. Very strong to use those healers even if the attack doesn't go as planned. I've had a few where it's been just the queen and the healer the last minute and 30 seconds, and I get the 3 stars with just a few seconds remaining. And that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. Click the little Barb King on the bottom right if you're on your PC or a Macintosh. Click that, subscribe to the channel. If you're on a phone, tablet, or your smart TV, back out, go to YouTube, search Joe's Auto War Clan, and subscribe to the channel. Check out all of our 3-star attacks from every single war. Again, that's it for this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Enjoy. Bye.